This episode is sponsored by Auto-Tune. You probably already know that Auto-Tune Pro is the industry standard for pitch correction, but did you know that it's also the easiest way to add harmonies to your vocal tracks? The new Auto-Tune Pro 11 features an integrated 4-part harmony player, and it's a game changer. Create, mix, pan, and even MIDI trigger 4 unique harmonies right within Auto-Tune Pro 11, giving you hands-on control like never before. In addition to the awesome new harmony player, Auto-Tune Pro 11 delivers the iconic Auto-Tune pitch correction with modern and classic tuning modes. Plus, if you need to get micro, there's the improved graph mode that gives you complete and total control over every note. Oh, and you can try that for free for 14 days right now. Visit the link in the description to learn more.
I was like, yo, like, tripping? Yeah, I was like, you super tripping. I was like, so how y'all doing today though? What's going on with y'all?
We're not recording.
Yes, we are.
We are.
Yes, we're recording.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
What's up?
We just go for it, bro.
Yeah. That's kind of obvious. I ain't gonna lie. That was
Jump straight into the action.
That was a federal.
That was kind of federal.
I wouldn't let him get
I was
caught
on
up
my
in
phone.
that,
He
bro.
said, so how we doing?
I'm in my phone chilling, just chopping it up. I was about to
That's good.
say something about the company.
That's
No, you
right.
wasn't, for sure. But how you doing today, bro?
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. This weekend's been interesting.
Okay.
I got. Can I tell a quick story?
Sure.
So y'all know how I feel about that chaotic eyeball.
Yeah.
I won it in a giveaway randomly,
That is a terrible day for you.
and they was giving away MacBooks, guitars, interfaces,
And
all
you
that
got the
shit.
Chaotica
And them
eyeball?
Niggas said, and the Chaotica eyeball we're giving to LG, and I'm like,
Wow.
I mean, that's $300
Word? I
you
mean,
don't got to spend on
That's
phone.
a fact. That's $300 that you don't got to spend on the phone. Shout out to you because that is one of Courtney hates that piece
yeah,
to death.
what? I don't think we ever said this. I don't even want to talk about it. But I said something about that, and some people were not happy about me saying something about that.
A lot of people, they killed us for the Chaotica take. I
I'm
hate
talking
that
about
thing.
people.
Oh, actual. Oh, yeah, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. We ain't gonna
But
get into that.
y'all know when we in this room.
When we're in this room,
Indeed.
we have a super special guest. So let me introduce this podcast. Why not? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Devvon Terrell. Welcome to the Audio Nerds podcast for audio nerds like yourself. Please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And remember, also become a member of this channel where you get exclusive episodes, early releases of episodes. For instance, our members saw this extremely early, way before you, and you get a bunch of stuff in our store, etc. My name is Devvon Terrell. I'm a Pro Tools user. I'm saying this for a very good reason because we have like a whole tribe here of like one side. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, it's been a long time coming. Hey, I got the FL chain on. You know what that
You
means?
better have it on
We're
today.
Outside. That means we're outside.
Not hear you.
That means we're outside.
Nah, it's your day.
It's LG.
It's your day.
And I'm smiling really hard.
Yeah.
I'm Ableton. Just get your
We're going to
shit
get to
on.
it.
Get your shit on.
Ableton.
Why you always?
12,
Hold on, bro. Why you always sad? I ain't gonna lie. Like anytime it ain't one of your like tribesmen or not here, like you get sad. Like your introduction is always mad sad.
I don't get sad. Y'all just be trying to pack me up so we can get to the guests. And I respect it because I'm trying to pack
Not
myself
even.
up to
I'm
get to
trying
the
to
guests
pack
too.
you up to get to this.
Oh, never mind. In that case, I'm going to take as much time as I need to. Nah, I'm kidding. But nah, you know, I'm cool. 12.
What's your dog, bro?
12.
12 is crazy.
I hate when you say 12.
Yeah,
I'm not
I ain't
gonna
gonna lie,
lie.
it's really
So
funny.
for anybody watching,
Yeah, what's
Ableton
that?
12 is Ableton
okay,
12 is out. There you go. Like he said, what the hell is 12?
Hey, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's federal.
When he say that it's 12, we like,
Fed.
okay, all right.
To our
I
audio,
see you, support your your local.
to our
law
audio
enforcement.
listeners out there, man. I know y'all hearing a voice like, who is that, man?
Absolutely.
Who y'all
Indeed.
hiding? We got one of my, and I gotta take this over. This is one of my favorite producers
Absolutely.
of all time. I've been waiting on this episode for a minute,
A long time.
and he's one of those people that is very, very special to as far as my production goes, because he is running the era of R&B that I'm growing up with.
Yep.
And he has ran it from Tamar to
Yeah.
Coco to her to MARIAH to like Big Sean, Kanye. It's like it's insane
Mary J.
how much credit and how much work he's put in, but it's also crazy to just put it in perspective. And you know, to know that he did it in FL Studio.
We gonna get there. We gonna
helps,
get there,
helps
bro.
a lot.
Take
But
it easy, bro.
chances are, if you fuck with
Damn.
R&B, chances are, if you fuck with R&B, he made the debut single of, or the first single that popped of whoever you like. Don't matter who it is. He probably did it.
It's very true.
You got anything to say, or we just go straight?
No, I
into
think
it?
that's beautiful. Also, we got to mention Grammy winning
Grammy
producer,
winning,
ladies and
platinum,
gentlemen.
damn near diamond. Campers in the building.
Campers in the building, y'all. Shout out.
Thank
Let's
y'all
make
for
some
having
noise.
me. Thank y'all for having
Camper,
me, man.
man.
Love.
Jersey's
Camper-
Love y'all
on.
boys,
What's up
man.
with you, man?
What's up, man? Blessed man.
It's been a
bro.
long time coming, brother, man.
Yeah, and we still kicking it, man. We still keeping, keeping it going. We keeping the faith. We just keeping the balance, keeping the peace. As much as we can, and
Right.
one day at a time, man. It's good to be here.
My question for everyone that always comes here is, what was your DAW journey? So what was like the first DAW you started in, and where did you land today?
Even if it was like a workstation on a keyboard.
That's a great question. So like when I started like mimicking beats at like 11 or like 12, whatever I would hear on the radio, I would just like play on my Yamaha. I forget what it was called, like the exact thing, but like it had like a 5-track type of like sequencer. So I would do all my drums on one track, and then on track 2 I would do the keys, track 3 the bass, track 3 the pads or the strings to like like to support the keys on track 2,
Right.
and then on track 5 I would do the lead so you would know what song I'm playing.
Wow.
So like I would do that at like 12, 13, 14. Then like I started like watching how Rodney Jerkins would like make beats, because like I grew up like watching him make beats in the area. Like he was about 15 minutes from me, so it was like all right, I play at his dad's church, you know what I mean? So like before and after church I would just go over there and just like study.
Right.
If he was Jordan, I was Kobe, you know what I'm saying? So it was like I'm watching him do his thing, and I'm like, okay, he has an MPC, he has like a Roland Phantom, he has a Korg Triton. All right, cool.
Right.
We outside.
Yeah.
Got some big speakers I don't know the name of, whatever. Like we outside, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, I'm gonna just take that setup and just and just make it mine. And then I got introduced to FL at like 14 and a half, maybe 15 years old by
Infinity?
by Infinity.
Gotcha.
Yes, shout out to Infinity.
Uh-huh.
That boy crazy. So he
Yeah.
told me like all of the stuff that I needed to know then, and then 14, 15, 16 years later.
Yeah.
The
we
rest is
back.
history.
Yeah, it's a
dog.
wrap,
So
yeah.
and you landed in FL Studio. You've been in FL Studio for a long time.
Yeah.
I
Like-
seen you on Pensado's place.
Oh yeah.
Literally talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, we used the FL11. So
Yup.
that you've been in it for.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think I still got 11 or maybe 20 on my
Oh yeah, we just
on one
did
of my
that over,
laptops
yeah.
right now.
Wow.
Yeah, I never forget. I was with him.
Uh-huh.
I think the first time we ever did a session was he was the one who told me, "Yo, they got stems coming out for." I was like, "What you talking about?" And then he said this shit to me. I said, "Nah."
Oh, so he put
that's
you
how
onto that?
he told me.
Oh, he put you
That's when
on.
the news first broke. I didn't see it.
Right.
He sent it to me. He's like, "Yo, how do I get this?" And then the beta wasn't out yet. And then once the beta came out, I was like, "Hey man, they got us to upgrade. This is we up. We got."
Wow.
It's-
So he put you
it's
onto that.
scary.
That's
Yeah.
funny. So
It's
you
scary.
Yeah, that is scary because I ain't gonna lie. He came in like, yo, you know what's new here? He
Yeah,
ain't
I
tell
was
me
hyped.
where it came from
I was
though.
hyped.
And I respect it. You from Jerk from Jerk.
Yeah.
Right. And if I'm to my understanding, you started to learn how to play the keys. Your grandmother bought you lessons or something like that.
Yeah, she
piano
told me.
lessons?
So she had a friend by the name of Mother Esther Graves, and I love her so much. I owe her everything. At 6 years old, she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna introduce you to one of my friends.
Okay.
You gonna play the piano." Grandson, I'm like, yeah, all right. Like Kobe just came in the league. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's my nigga right there.
Right,
It's
right.
like, yo, he's amazing. Like, I want to be a ball player. Like, I want to be Jordan. I want to be Kobe. She started laughing like, yeah, all right, you start next Monday. So like every Monday, bro, after school, I would go right to lessons, bro, like 4 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Like $10 a lesson. One time I hid my books one time because I was like I wasn't feeling it.
Right.
I was trying to get out of it. I didn't like playing in the beginning. I hated it.
Wow.
Like
okay.
I was like throwing a fit, bro. Like I didn't want to go to practices and things like that. Like imagine that.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
At 6 years old, bro.
Right.
But she wasn't having it, so she was like, "Nah, you gonna go."
That's
wow.
insane.
Dang, shout out to grandma. I ain't
It's
gonna lie.
crazy,
Shout out to
though,
my
because it's
grandma,
like-
man.
It's insane. And not even to like super gas or anything, but he like the giftedness in which you play is insane.
Yeah.
And
Casually.
that's
Man.
casually.
Yeah,
like,
I've
he
seen
just-
you. I've seen you just
And
casually
you know
play.
what it is
Yeah.
too? It's a lot of, and it's not a slight. It is a slight. Fuck it. We talking. There's not a lot of really, really, really dope musicians that can make really, really, really dope beats.
Yeah.
And
Right.
you've been able to, like, I've seen you go crazy, but you know when to scale it down. You know what progressions to use. He brought in that, that sign pad that we was looking for years.
Yeah.
Oh.
With the progression.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, we was
and Violence,
scanning.
the bowl lead, right?
Huh?
Talk about the bowl lead
Yeah.
and Violence. Yeah.
I remember
Okay.
I was in a session with him.
He called
He
me.
opened it up. I was like, what's that? He's like, it's my secret sauce, man. I'm like, I ain't seen the plugin, but I was like, wow, that's the sound.
That's the sound. Yo, he called me like, yo, he played it, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but he played it.
That's
It's great shit.
crazy.
Yeah, and it's insane. So
Wow, man.
I want
Bless
to
you, bro.
a quick question is about actually while we're on the sound,
Mm-hmm.
the sound selection, bro. We as producers, we like to hoard a bunch of sound, especially as musicians.
Yeah.
Bro, we want the Triton emulation, we want the M3 emulation, we want all of that.
Yeah.
And it's easy to want to stay in yesteryear, but then every week there's a new contact library and shit.
Right.
And you've been very, very selective on what you use, and you use it a lot, but not in a repetitive way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
one thing that I credit you for, sorry, y'all want to kill me, cool, is when we started taking them basses and making them chords.
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah.
was crazy.
Yeah,
I ain't
thank
gonna lie, I
you,
got it
He
off
said,
one
yeah,
time. I
like
was
doing
like,
that. There you
nah,
go,
this is
bro.
camera, I can't take that from
Nah,
you.
nah,
But that
nah,
shit,
you
bro.
can, you good.
And it's
Yeah.
insane because so I want to talk about that a little bit. Your sound selection. Do you get a lot of plugins? Do you really go searching a lot, or do you like just run into shit? And
Yeah,
keep it-
I mean, it's like all of the above. It's like, you
Mm-hmm.
know, I really don't like have like a exact thing of like what I want to do. It's just like whatever I'm feeling, and I have a whole bunch of sounds that I haven't even tapped into yet. Just haven't had the time to do it. You know what I'm saying? But like when I do have the time, I would love to just go through and just go through every single thing. So I'm pretty sure I got like stuff. But I can't cuss on here.
No, you
right?
can.
Yeah, no, you
Oh,
can.
okay,
It's
okay,
free
okay.
and
All
clear,
right,
bro.
all right, cool,
You
for
good.
sure.
We ain't signing nobody.
Yeah, I feel like it. I mean, it's so much stuff that like, you know, I can go through, but yeah, again, it's just like a time thing or whatever. So
Right.
like, so you know, Splice is good. You know, like, I love Splice. Like, you know, even FL. Now the new FL got like.
The cloud.
Yup, and guess
Bro.
what? I'm gonna tell y'all now. I didn't tell anybody, but yeah, I collab with FL.
God damn, yo. So they trying to pack us up. Let me tell you something. Yo, he's tight. He's big mad. Yo, let me tell you,
we
because
outside with that,
FL,
yeah.
because we was laughing because at first when it came out, I was
Yeah.
like, what are they doing? Like, you know,
just
like,
displays,
what's-
yeah.
but
Right.
I feel like now they're setting themselves so separate from Splice. I feel like they're trying to get away. Like, hey, if you're in our ecosystem, like you have your,
You can have it.
Yeah, you got a special
Yeah,
sound.
shout out to
It's-
Khan too, because
yeah.
it's like they're also embracing
Mm-hmm.
us, because we met at the time where the regime changed.
Oh,
When
okay.
Khan took over, and it was like the cloud wasn't there yet, but it was a thing of like, all right, they don't show us the love we deserve. You know what I mean? I wasn't even the pod wasn't really doing so much where I had the FL change, and I was like, oh, FL got to show me some love. But it was even to him the amount of hit records,
Right.
the amount of plaques that came out of FL, Murder Beats, all of that, and I was like,
Right.
y'all don't show us love. Ninth Wonder even like.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? We've done so much. Honestly, the urban community,
Right.
R&B and hip hop has done so much for FL, and at
Yeah.
the time it felt like, where's that? Are we receiving anything back? Because Pro Tools is showing love to every engineer, no matter
Mixing
the genre.
engineers, yeah, recording.
Ableton. I don't know what
DJs.
Ableton
Yeah.
does. I'm not going to
No
even
one
lie,
does.
respectfully. But it's just like Studio One, Teddy Rock, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
and it feels like this is kind of a payback way, but it's
Yes.
also some shit for only us. I don't know if it's public, but
It's not, but it's like
That's
yeah,
even better.
Boom.
He said kaboom.
Gave y'all a 2-piece spicy, brother. Go ahead and break.
That's
Y'all
hard. I ain't
y'all
gonna lie.
good.
I'm
Y'all
about
my
to-
boys, man.
I'm about to
Hey, man.
activate my license
I got
one
y'all.
time.
I got y'all
Go,
nice,
go
man.
down low
FL Cloud, yeah.
and go back to my Pro Tools.
Yeah.
Something that's very particular to me about you is your drums,
Yeah.
right? I never forget there when he was working with you, and the first thing I asked him when he came back, I said, "How is he doing his swing on his fucking drums?" Because you have a very unique way of just your drum sound and how you make things swing. Did you do the drums on Mary J. Blige "Set Me Free"?
Yes, I played them live.
You played them live.
Yeah.
Wow.
And see, little things like that where I know your drum sound, even when I don't see you in a credit, I'm like, I bet you he did. Did you do something on Victoria Monet? Did you do something for her one time?
Like a while ago.
A long
like
time.
Years ago.
Ready?
yeah.
I forgot what the
Yes,
record is.
Ready. It's called Ready.
There you go. I know you,
Yeah,
bro. Like when I
yeah.
hear you, like I just know you're there. So question, as
That's
far
crazy.
as far as your drum sound, right? Like how are you getting that swing? How?
Man, bro, like how am I mean, it's all about feeling for me. Like I
Right.
grew up with like arguably some of the best drummers in the world. Like, you know, like like a local sensation that to me is a global sensation. His name is Mike Hines, and like he grew up in the area, just a very gifted drummer that had pocket, that had feels, taught me how to play, taught me my feels. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like he was like. He's to this day like one of my favorite and greatest drummers. Like, you know, I rely on that.
Right.
Another drummer that I really love, his name is DJ Alton. He's from Philly. And these are all like local drummers that I grew up in church playing with. You know what I'm saying? It's like niggas that never really had they shot for real, but it's like if you know about them, you knew about them.
Right.
You know
It was
what I'm
one of
saying?
those. Right.
Right. So like obviously like, you know, like my favorite producer is Jay Dilla first, and then, you know, and then Kanye West is like right there. Like one A Dilla and then one B is like Ye.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And like even how like Ronnie did his drums, and Spanky is like, you know, he's one of my favorite drummers to this day. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm learning and I'm just figuring out, okay, a lot of people can play the pocket. Right. So what are you going to do that's like what can you do that can kind of like not throw them off, but like make you like take your glasses off, like, oh shit,
What's happening?
Fuck was that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where'd you go real quick? You know what I mean? And then you bring it right back, like nothing never happened. It's like, oh man, I love doing that in beats, bro. Cause like you think it's the whole way through, and then you know you're looking for the snare for about 20 seconds, and I'm just kicking you with the kick the whole time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like almost like a stutter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You kind of did that on. You have like it is the strangest like drum fill. Like I think it's on Loner and Her.
Oh my!
What's the record?
Yeah.
Bro,
Nah, that
you know what
record
Phil
is-
I'm talking about.
That record is.
It's a
If y'all
wild
that
feel,
record is
bro.
so
Like,
special to me. Seriously, and
That was
then
crazy.
if you don't know what we've been talking about for the last 10 minutes, 20 minutes, that's the record to go back because that has the bass sound in it, that has the the secret sound we've been talking about, and it's
and
the
that
progression.
Yep.
It's insane. I will say in our sessions, and I've said this to you before, but it's like seeing you work and how you produce changed how I attack producing simply because I'm coming from being in a bedroom working on records dolo, them never leaving FL Studio, right?
Yeah, right.
And I'm seeing you. We was at I think one of my favorite studios in the city now.
Here he go.
Electric. Come on.
I'm going tonight.
Where?
Oh, word?
Electric?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you.
Okay.
Hey, bro, I'm going tonight.
Electric Garden.
You know, I'm
but
working
and
hard.
it's this production like. Oh my god, it's crazy. It's every synth you need, the drums, the live room is crazy. But I'm seeing him. So I'm there to write. So I'm like, all right, I ain't producer, I'm writing.
Right.
So he got the drums, he got the loop on, and I'm like, all right, I'm writing to it. Finish writing. He goes back. He's like, all right, bring it into Pro Tools. He goes and he's, all right, we're gonna take out the fourth bar of the drum loop. We're gonna do some live shit on the drums. And then after that, let's once we done really writing the record, actually perfect example. I See You by Coco Jones. The record ends with everything leaving and it's just her and him in the room with the piano and it's just like just let that shit fade out.
Right.
And that's very, very unique.
Yeah.
And it taught me that the production doesn't end when the beat is done and they're ready to record on it.
Absolutely. It's all about the details.
Exactly.
It's like, you know, like you got good producers that like, you know, will have a fire loop and it'll just stay a loop. But it's like, you know, with me, when I make beats, it's like, not only is it a fire loop, I'm going to give you some more elements in the loop. I'm going to change the loop. I don't know what I'm going to do, wherever I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do something that's going to like, you know, kind of just like grab your attention. It's a movie. You're watching a movie, but like you're listening to like the audio. So it's like, I'm trying to paint a picture for you for the ones that can't see it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I'm giving you different flavors, different levels of just like creativity and feeling. It's all about how I feel.
I fuck with it.
I have a question for you, and then so I'm gonna ask you this question, and then I kind of want like more of a backstory, I guess you could say, with it.
Yeah.
You fire for Big Sean.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that's a great one.
I'm aware, and correct me if I'm wrong, that originally that beat was for Ye. So you had the opportunity, and I guess you played this for Ye, right? And it went to Sean, obviously, and stuff like that. How did that relationship even get for you to be in the room and just start playing stuff for Ye and stuff like that? Like, how did that relationship like happen?
Yeah, well, shout out to Eddie Blackman. He was my manager at the time. And he got me in the studio with John Legend first.
Okay.
So I'm just knocking down my legends like left and right. So like boom, John Legend was a big one because I grew up on John Legend. Like, you know, he was like the dude that would play and sing and like be real intimate. Don't need no band or nothing. You could just kill them with the grand piano.
Right.
That's what I do. So all right, now let me learn from you and let me like, oh my God, if I ever get to work with you, that'd be a dream come true. You know what I'm saying? So my manager at the time, Eddie, was like, yo, we locking in with John Legend because he was also managing John Legend. So boom, we got in. Blew him away. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pause. And it was fire, because I always come prepared. It's like, if I feel as though you done this type of style of music or this sound or whatever, then I want to beat that. I don't want to give you what you already had.
Right.
So knocked him out. It was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like we did amazing records that night, and like we have this this connection and this brotherhood to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So from there, he was like, yeah, John wants you to come to Hawaii. We're working with Ye.
Wow.
In Hawaii. This is like when good music was like still a unit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like now I'm like, oh snap, I'm about to meet Ye for the first time. Like this is like my guy. This is like, man, my hero, bro. Like this is like one of the main reasons why I'm going this hard. So boom.
Right.
Now we go to Hawaii. And I'm looking at him like, he don't even look real, bro. It's like looking at Jordan, bro. It's
Right,
like,
right,
I'm
right,
like, yo, this is like insane. So, I'm there, everybody. Jeff Baxter's there, Rick Ross is there, Sean is there, Carey Hilson is there, Tiana Taylor's there, Travis Scott is there.
Jeez Louise.
Hit Boy's there, we there, and we all, it's like 6 rooms in this big building.
Right.
Looking at dolphins outside, like it was crazy, right?
Right.
So I was just like waiting for my time because I'm like, yo, I don't know when he's gonna say it, but he's gonna ask me to play some beats.
Right.
When he asks me to play some beats, I already know what I'm about to play.
Right.
So I'm waiting. A couple of days go by because we in there locking in.
Right.
We doing mad stuff. So it was a quiet moment in the day, and it was just me and him. His food came in on this like gold Hermes plate with like a Hermes gold fork and like just like perfectly glazed salmon, 8-ounce salmon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh my God, I'm hungry, nigga. Like, I'm about to go to McDonald's, right? You know what I'm saying? So like,
dead.
So like he's eating,
Uh-huh.
and it's me and him, bro. All these keyboards is there, like. I think like we was like messing with like the Phantom and like the Korg Triton Extreme, bro.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like,
The
wow, we got the
Extreme.
Extreme in here. It's crazy. Like,
Right.
like we were using like piano sounds on the Extreme. Like, all right, cool.
Right.
And like so say like you're me and like I'm Ye, and then
Right.
like eating, and then like he just looks up at me, and I might have been like 20, maybe 22
Wow.
at the time, something like that, something crazy like that. And
Okay.
he was like, "Yo, Camper, you got any beats?" I said,
that does
"Nigga," I said, "Do I have beats?" So the first beat I played was the Fire beat, but I made it for Ye. You're right, I made it for Ye because the sample to me was saying Kanye, Kanye, Kanye,
Wow.
Kanye, Kanye,
Got
Kanye,
you.
Kanye, 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 Kanye.
Wow.
Right, so I'm like, oh, we outside. This is it.
Yeah.
This is crazy,
Right.
bro. I play it for him, and he's freestyling over the beat for like 20 minutes straight.
Wow. Right.
I was like trying to hold back the tears and everything. I'm like,
Right.
yo,
You sitting there like,
this my
yo.
boy. It's like, damn, he on the record right now already. Like recorded, like loaded in the booth and everything. Like, and it's like Pro Tools, all of that, bro. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
20 minutes, bro. Right? Spazzing, bro. Spazzing. I wish I had the audio to it.
Yeah, right.
I wish I had it, bro.
Right.
But the next day he was like, yo, Camper, what's up, man? How's your day? I'm like, I'm good. How you doing? I'm good. He's like, yeah, man, that record that we did the other day, man, I want to give it to Sean, man. He needs it, more than I do.
Right.
I said, all right, bet, cool. And then that's how Fire came about.
Slapper, bro.
Thank you.
Slapper.
Yeah.
One of those records again where as soon as those drums came on, dog, like it was that record, and I love it. Sean murdered that. He's one of my favorite rappers, by the way.
Yeah,
And
shout out to Big Sean.
just like the the way the drums and stuff like that. As soon as I heard it, as soon as those drums came out, I was like, this is I know he that influence.
Oh,
he was a big
man.
influence. Like, was he a big influence for you as far as like your drum sound, like just in general?
Yeah, just like even like rap cadence, like
Right.
even like singing, like as far as like just like the melodies, things like that, and
Right.
like all the way down to the sound choices, the sample selections, the way you cut stuff,
Yeah.
the way it's not perfect, the way you can hear clips still, and like
Right.
different parts you take. Like, you know, it was more. He taught me minimalism, and he also taught me how to just how less is more, and just like even from a melody perspective, it's like, you know, like just like don't wait, like just like give it to him right away, like don't bore us, get to the chorus. And he said something else to me. He said like, it's 4 seasons. Like if these chords work in any of these 4 seasons, you good. He said a wedding, he said a funeral, birthday, graduation.
Wow. So that is some great
I
advice.
said, what the?
That is insane.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
I've never heard that. I'm in Saudi Arabia. Like, oh, this is great. Like, all right,
Not
bet.
gonna lie. Yo, I got the
Yeah.
video to run it back, but I ain't gonna lie. I was about to write that down. I'm not gonna lie. That's a
Yeah.
good.
That's
That's
good.
a dope.
I ain't gonna lie,
I
that's-
never thought about.
I never thought about that
special.
either.
Right.
I'm like, you know, coming from church, it's like, man, you want to chord people to
Yeah,
death.
everything.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
sure.
But it's like, nah, like if you can get them with just 2 or 3 or just 4 chords, like, man, like just heartfelt, like.
I heard you actually bring this up. I got you. Sorry. I heard you actually bring this up about being a minimalist.
Yeah.
I think you were in a camp, like a Rihanna camp
Oh,
or something like that. And
yeah.
oh, I forgot who it was that.
Yeah, Omar Grant.
There
Shout
you
out to
go.
my brother Omar
Omar,
Grant. Like,
yeah.
yo, it's crazy. It's like, you know, I don't know. I might get in trouble, but you know,
Yeah, you good.
we have an album that we're both executive producing coming together.
Oh, wow.
It's a Rock Nation compilation album.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's like that's on the way. We're working on that together.
Nice,
So
man.
it's
I can
gonna
already
be-
see the names.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, I don't have a name for it yet, but I'm not gonna call it the compilation because that's mine. But it's like I'm gonna call it something like very, very heartfelt, very very special. But it's on the way. So like we got some big things, some
Dope.
big announcements coming, right?
Right.
But well, I'm 34 now, so like maybe like 15 years ago or something, maybe, or
Right.
17 years ago. I don't know. How
Long time.
long time ago, we were in London, and it was the Rihanna camp, and I'm like, all right, cool. I gotta bust out the chords.
Yup.
Go
crazy.
man. Like, why are we doing that? Like, you know, like for us in the room, it'd be amazing because we all, you know, like we
Musicians,
all
yeah,
could,
right.
you know, feel that. But it's like, what about the 16,000 people at the arena? Like, what about like the 100,000 people at like, you know, like the O2?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, like that's why they love records like Stay. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, just like those records that like, you know, they're basic, but like they're still effective. So I'm in the camp and I'm playing all these like crazy chords, amazing chords. You know, I'm going crazy. But like Omar, you know, he put me to the side and he was like, yo, and this is a crazy story. He was like, yo, you know, like, I get it, bro, you can play, but it's like, yo, please, like, tone that shit down.
Right.
Tone it down. He was like, man, like, you, like, stop being so busy. It's like, you know, like, you got to give room for the writers or for the artists to be able to paint and be able to tell their story, right? So, but I was with him last week, you know, I'm playing the album. He's like, man, do all that shit.
He like, you are the artist, dog. Like,
Go crazy now,
right?
man. Don't let
Right.
back. I'm like, don't hold back. I'm like,
all
damn. I'm like, all right. They say the
Right.
word. I'm like, nah, I'm minimal now,
Right.
my nigga. Like,
Right.
You know, so yeah.
Right. No, and I love your
Shout out to
production for
Omar.
that. And it is, you know, and the thing about your production, it is extremely minimal to me, but it moves so much.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be moving. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a specific way? And I know he had the pleasure of actually like working with you, him and Mike. You know, when you're in your production phase and you're making music and stuff like that, like what is kind of your approach, right? Like, are you the melody first, drum guy? What's your approach like when it comes to like producing and stuff like that?
Man, because I could do it all. It's like I just like it's just however I'm feeling. Because like even tonight when I go to the studio, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know what songs I gotta like finish and complete, but like freestyling, I have no idea. I might be at the organ and I might be playing some chords. I might tell them to give me one of these mics.
Right.
Now I'm singing.
Right.
Now it's a
Yeah.
song. Boom. Just off that because. you know, God has blessed me so much to be so amazing.
Yeah.
I can do a song with just I don't need much. Just
Yeah.
you know,
I
give
hear
me
you.
a chord,
Exactly.
And
just
just
give
go
me
get
an
it
organ.
done.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and it's gonna be so effective.
Right.
Adele's gonna want it, but now I'm like, dang, do I gotta give it to Adele or do I keep it for myself?
Right.
Like,
I hear you.
you know, producer problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
say
yeah,
producer
problem.
because you be singing.
Yes.
Hey,
That's a.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we can't touch that yet. Cause I got
Okay,
some
yo,
shit to say.
all right.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, I ain't
Come
gonna
out,
lie.
You know what it is?
I ain't gonna lie, this shot I had, bro.
It was a half court because I called it and
Woo!
Camp tell me I'm
All
lying. Tell me if I'm lying.
Uh-huh.
I called Camp. I think maybe a few weeks ago. I said,
Mm-hmm.
"Yo, I just went through your discog on Spotify and you fuck it up because this shit is whooping niggas and this shit from 2019. It was the birthday record, and I'm hearing this shit. I'm like, yo, I think I sent it to you right after.
I think so.
Yeah, I texted you. I was like, nigga, Camp did this right.
Yup.
And go look on R&B Radar or whatever the
Find it.
playlists are and
Right.
play that against those. And
Yeah.
see, you know what I mean? It was one of
Yeah,
those like, bro,
wow.
why you not dropping those shits?
Yeah.
But that's another kind. That's
Yeah.
cancellation on the way.
Yeah,
Cancellation.
it's coming.
I wanna play a game a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
coming.
Okay.
For sure.
I
Okay.
wanna play a game, man.
Sing
All
it. Remind me to come
Oh,
back
yeah,
to the
yeah,
singing.
yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
got you.
Okay, yeah.
I wanna play a game,
All right.
and we're gonna talk about it's a game called One Gotta Go.
Yes.
Honestly,
Okay.
yeah, one gotta go.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
called
give
me
you,
at the right time to
I'ma
talk
give
about that.
I'm gonna give you
Okay.
three, 2 or 3 like
What's up, man?
options, and you gotta choose which one you could go without. All right.
Okay, so there's one that I'm gonna go without. You gonna give me 3?
Yeah.
One that you get. So one that
I'll give you 2 or 3, and
Okay,
then you
cool.
just one gotta go.
one gotta go.
All right,
Go.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what's the
All
least
right.
favorite?
And it
basically.
might, some of them might get unfair. For the last one, I'm gonna change it, but yeah,
Okay.
Korg and Roland, at Yamaha.
He said, damn.
Oh my god. Korg, Roland,
Or Yamaha.
or Yamaha.
Something.
Korg, Roland, Korg,
I can see him going through the sounds right now. Like, this.
Korg,
Like, nah, I can't.
Roland. Dang. I can't believe you're doing this to me, bro. But for me,
Yes.
Yeah, like
just for you.
Yeah, today if
personally.
you had to drop one.
And clearly none of them are bad for
Yeah,
the
clear-
record.
no.
Yeah.
They're all amazing.
Yes,
But
exactly.
I'm just thinking about the ones that I use the
Right.
most.
The most,
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I'm coming down to it.
It's that tough one. Yeah, he like, yo, I can't pick which one.
Like, all right.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be it's gonna be Korg.
Gotcha.
I would have.
I didn't see that one coming.
Me either.
He said, me either.
reason why I'm saying that is because like Yamaha, like yo, like they're like the motif, like they're even like not even the motif, the Yamaha sounds like their piano sounds are the best sounds to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Understood.
And the Rhodes and all of that. So
Right.
it's like, and then the Rolling, obviously, I got my guitar. I just played at my last like Grammy party. And
Oh,
stuff.
nice.
Yeah,
I can't like.
He
not
said, I
get
love
rid
that
of
shit.
it.
Yeah.
I was feeling like Jacko.
The first time I saw a real DX7, I think was your joint.
Oh,
Oh wow, yeah,
Right,
yup.
the Yamaha joint.
Yup.
And yeah, I said, yo, turn this on real quick. Let me try some.
He said, I just
Yup.
wanna hear
This is
it.
bullshit.
Yup. I got
Right.
the Juno,
Alright.
the Korg.
I got.
That was hard.
Yeah, that was hard though.
Yeah, that was
I
tough.
don't lie. Yeah, damn.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You had him stuck for like a
yeah,
second,
I know.
bro.
I was like, wow.
What else you got?
Uh-oh.
I'm scared.
Let's do 2.
Facts.
Prophet, Moog, Juno.
Jesus.
Moog.
Oh wow!
Really?
I ain't see that. I ain't see that
definitely didn't see that
coming.
one
Not
coming.
gonna lie.
What's going?
That's funny. I see. Remember, we've been seeing people take the profit out, like here and
Nah.
there. No, I'm not
That
for
Juno over
me.
here
I'm just saying
slapped.
other people. I've been seeing people
Yeah.
take the profit, not the.
I'm
move,
curious to
not
know,
the
like,
move.
how come would you would go without the move?
Because the Prophet, like, I'll use that for like my synths and my and my pads
that
and
makes
stuff.
sense. Yeah.
And then like the Moog is like I don't really use that for my bass sounds because like I got the minimonsta.
I didn't think he was gonna talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I think he was
minimonsta's
gonna
the
talk about
best.
Right.
Minimonsta's the
gracious.
best.
That's
What's the
a-
endorsement
that's-
at?
He said, "When oh, trust me. Oh no,
Minimonsta-
trust me,
no,
bro.
real talk.
When they see this,
The
don't worry.
Minimonsta plugin.
Minimonsta's it.
The
Oh my
Minimasta
God.
plugin just go through the bait. I think they got the Minimonsta 2 out now.
Yeah, you do. I got it.
He's how I got
Yo,
that.
I used
check
it on
this
my
out.
second single, but I know it's too early to talk about that.
Hey,
He's how I gonna tell you what it is.
Hey,
Yeah,
some
hold
shit
on,
is
hold
out
on.
there.
We gonna tell you in a second. I ain't gonna lie. The fact that I'm gonna hear it and know.
Oh my
the
god.
Fire.
Minimonsta 2, just go through the bass sounds.
Right.
You could try the pads, cool. Just go to the bass first.
Say
And
less.
to look this up right now.
One by one by one by one by one by one by
Just
one.
go through them.
Nigga, that shit is crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't think he was
yeah.
gonna say. I'm talking about Minimonsta.
yeah. And like the brassy bass is my favorite bass.
Oh, he
Like the
said
brassy
it.
bass. Wow.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah,
Got
100%.
you.
Because
Got you.
I can give
The
you my
patch.
shoes. I can give you my whole outfit right now.
Sure.
But
You
you ain't
gonna
gonna walk like me.
Exactly.
You ain't gonna talk like me.
And I respect that. The new way, honestly, the new age of just music professionals are like that.
Yeah,
like
what
you know
it
what I
is.
mean.
You
Just
can
like
have it,
yo,
yeah.
bro. Anybody can have
Yeah.
this. Like what I can tell you everything.
Kobe's going to teach Kyrie his fadeaway.
Yeah, that's a fact. You gotta practice it.
That
Yeah,
brassy
you
bass
gotta
different,
practice
nigga.
it.
Yep.
Do a
Right.
game 5 now, like
Yeah.
you said.
Do
Right.
a game 5.
Like you said. All right.
Hey,
It's all right.
that's real. That brassy bass is scary, and I'm gonna just
Facts.
leave it there. All right, this is gonna be 2.
I'm
of
glad
them.
I got this video before everybody. I ain't gonna lie.
Facts.
Contact Arteria. Oh, I gotta go.
Oh, Arteria.
Word.
Arteria.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know too much. I don't know more about it than I do
Got you.
contact.
Understood. Yeah. I'm a contact guy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Is that your like sampler wise? Is that like what's your main sampler?
FL.
I knew.
Yeah,
it. I just was wondering like
it's FL. I use a slicer if I have a slice of stuff.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, or I'll just do it like in song
in
mode.
the playlist. Yeah.
Yeah, then I
Right.
consolidate it. I can like change the tempo on niggas now.
Bro, it's kind of
What's up?
I ain't gonna
He said,
FL
What's
is
up?
kind of good, man.
No,
You should
I
do
Say,
it.
listen,
I'm
man.
not gonna lie, bro. The question is not gonna
crazy.
make you feel better
it's
about
insane.
Pro Tools.
Well, I'm in Pro Tools, so I like to talk to
sampler.
people and say, "Oh, that's what we need to do." Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's what we need to do.
Gotta get a
100%.
sample.
Oh,
Gotta get
like
a sample.
the
Gotta get a
moment y'all
sample.
figure out like the stem splitter, Jesus,
Oh.
Bro,
it's over.
Listen,
praying on your
I
downfall.
actively
Yeah.
talk to them and be like, "Yo, I'm not saying steal, but I'm like, yo, pay attention to
No,
like
you
this
say
stuff."
still. And it's cool to steal
Steal
it.
it.
It is
Steal it.
because to me it's like I tell them all the time at Avid. I'm like, y'all got the movie industry and stuff on lock, right? All right. Here's a whole other untapped ass like spot
Right.
that you're not touching. Producers and musicians. I said because the crazy thing is the one door that we all have in common at some point is probably gonna be Pro Tools, right?
Absolutely.
So I always told them I was like, yo, I've always produced and stayed in Pro Tools for that reason because I just waiting for the day. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That things turn around.
Yeah.
But when I see what y'all got, it's
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
bro, it makes
You know,
me. It just gives
We're
me so
only
much
missing-
hate.
Yeah.
And back on the steel thing, and I say this damn near every episode,
Mm-hmm.
FL is only missing one thing. Yo, do you know about MPE?
No.
Oh gosh.
Oh, and you play keys. So it's this new technology in the keyboards where there's certain keyboards where how light you touch it fucks with the velocity in a different way.
The
If you like,
sensitivity.
yeah, it's makes it way more controllable.
I love
Ableton
that.
got it. There's a synth with it. There's a synth where like if you move your fingers up, then it's gonna open up the cutoff.
It's
You
like
know what I
some
mean? Shit
wild.
like
It's
that.
some new shit.
It's pretty tough.
It's
It's pretty
wild.
tough.
Yeah.
Fucking
Wow.
crazy.
It's
If you
some new
glide
shit.
between, it's just gonna. It's insane.
Y'all don't have it in Ableton?
They do, yeah.
Yeah, y'all about to say y'all have it. Yeah. They have it.
Yeah, so we
That's
don't got the
insane.
plugins that work like that, but I'm gonna get that synth. I'm gonna try to get that synth.
Yeah,
Shit.
facts.
You've been talking about it for a minute.
What? Arteria?
Do you have another one?
I
by
got
any
a
chance?
couple more. I got a
Okay,
couple more.
because I got my
All
question.
right.
I got a question.
Novation versus Kai. One gotta go. Midis.
Oh, neither. Oh well, I'm sorry. Akai has to go. First of all, I love Akai, but nah.
The keys.
Yeah, they
Key
gotta
bends
fix
don't
that
do it,
key stuff. It's too hard. It's not drums.
God,
It's not, it's not a
The
drum
key bends
pad.
are not-
It's
yeah.
a key. So
Not
like you know, and
comfortable.
like I love like you gonna get me in my greatest moments like with the sensitivity touch.
Yeah.
Like you know, I don't play hard. Like you
Yeah.
know, it's
Right.
like, it's like making love. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the whole time you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be some times where you know, like it's smooth, it's light.
Right.
Like you're doing what you want to do. Like
Yeah.
you know, like the
Flowing.
velocity of it. Like
Yeah.
it's
Right.
effortless.
So,
So Akai.
What's your favorite?
It's hard. Like it's
You
a
hit that shit
hard
like
feel.
this, bro. Boom!
Yeah.
Loud. Like
Are there any semi-weighted like MIDI keyboards?
Yeah, for sure. M Audio has one that really is nice.
Like a
It's
semi-weighted?
Weighted. Arteria has some. What is your favorite MIDI?
and Mario, the
Word.
OG.
Wow, you've been on that for a long time,
Yeah,
haven't
OG,
you?
bro. I ain't leaving.
Which one? The
The 49 key.
49 key?
The silver one.
The oxygen?
with
Yes.
the yellow, yeah.
I'm good. Give me that.
What? I
I'm
got that in
killing
the
I
crib.
bought my first one on eBay.
Wow.
Wow.
$100 probably.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
It was,
I
but
will
it
say-
worked. It was amazing.
It's so
I
good.
will say,
wow.
It's that's all I need.
Novation put out the FL key. and nigga, it's crazy, bro. The pads on it. So the key bed is cool. Wow. There's no bass and shit, but the pads turn the sampler into an MPC. So if you put a kick snare, hi-hat, you could play.
Oh, you could line it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you could just do the whole playlist in one shot. It's crazy.
Oh, that's
FL
dope.
keys?
It's fucking crazy.
It's Novation?
It's Novation FL key.
Oh,
so it's like the launch key, but
Right.
Yeah.
made specifically for FL. It works. It's the only MIDI keyboard that works so good in FL. I don't even touch
You need to
anything.
touch FL. You can literally do it all in that, like on the keyboard.
That's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
crazy.
only like 100. It's
it's
crazy.
cheap.
They got a 25, 37, 49. I got the 61 and the 37, and I fuck with it.
Damn, this reminds me of like those Nico days. I don't know if you remember that. Remember that? I don't know if you remember that.
I do.
The Nico.
Timberland had it.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was a Timberland edition, and somebody else. It was like different producers that they got. The Nico.
Niggas is
the
hype getting
little
that
workstation,
board.
the big ass.
It was the biggest piano you've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Oh, yeah, it was crazy.
Dog, like
That's crazy.
it was crazy. It was a Windows computer inside. It was
Right.
nuts.
Yeah,
but it was
nuts.
classic though.
Classic
Like,
though. Nico.
thousands. Yeah. Nico.
Right.
I forgot about that. You just
Nico,
reminded me.
Yeah.
That shit. Oh,
Right.
This last joint is not a one gotta go, but these 3 records, I think personally, and I said this at the top of the pod, a lot of R&B, especially the R&B songstresses, usually they just get their first hit from Camp Easy.
It's
They
very
get
true.
the first hit, maybe not their first song, but the one that kicks through the door.
one.
Yeah.
And there's 3 of them that remind me of each other, because I also say this nigga, he's the king of the 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
wow.
it's crazy
Oh,
how
wow,
it's
thanks,
the
man.
church. It's the church.
Yeah,
Hi-hat.
100%. Told you.
That
So I
hat.
got
Yeah,
3 of these
alright.
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just know it's you.
the 3 of these songs, they remind me of each other. They were all, I think, if I'm not mistaken, these girls' first big like hits, and they've all done like Grammys, Soul Train, all of that.
Yeah.
Tell me the similarities in the sessions. If there's a favorite, I know it's hard to choose between these 3, but Love and War by Tamar Braxton, I See You by Coco Jones, Focus by her.
God dang.
All right. Okay. Cool. Let's do it. So Focus. I wasn't in the studio when that happened. I just sent her the beat. I made that beat in my mama's house,
Oh wow.
in my bedroom at the time, and I was like, "Yo, check this out. I just made this." She hit me back and was like, "Yo, this is crazy." Then like 2 weeks, she just sent me a song. I'm like, "Oh man, this is incredible." You know what I'm saying? Then she put it out. The rest is history.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah. Like,
That's
Super Bowls,
wild.
EGOT,
me and
all
her
that
forget
shit.
about it.
I was in
Forget about
LA.
it.
I was living in LA at the time. I remember when I remember the first time I heard that record. I said, "What is happening?" Like for real. Like that was that era. Like that really shifted. Like that era of like music and that sound just kind
Yeah.
of shifted. I was chilling in my homegirl's car and she was putting me onto it. She said, "You never heard of this?" Like, no. What is
And
this?
it's weird. It's weird
Like,
because
what you mean?
that y'all, and not to steal from the other 2 records, I do want to hear about them.
Of course.
But y'all 2 relationship stems so deep in the music, and I'm on wax. I've said this, and people kill me. My old heads really kill me, but I would say that's my favorite artist of all time because I was in high school when that shit dropped.
100%.
I lived through all of the projects and all that, and your hand is very, very deep in a lot of it.
Yeah, man.
So from every element that we talk about, the live drums, all of that, you go to Closer to Me, you could go to, which I'm mad. You took that sample. And
Oh.
goodness gracious. I was like, nobody touched this yet.
Yeah.
Probably. Is that how you say it name?
Yeah.
Is it how you say it?
Closer, yeah. You
I
know
don't
what I'm talking about.
want to mess the
Closer
name
to
up.
my dreams. You don't know
I forgot how to say the name.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it. I'm not
Guapole,
good.
something like
Guapole,
that.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
She was just at
Shout
OTR
out to her. I
too.
love her so much.
Yeah, I saw her
She was just
perform
on
that.
OTR.
Yeah.
All right,
I
I'm
forgot
gonna
to
tell
say
y'all I didn't do that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't do that one.
My fault.
I was like,
Oh,
that was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
is
yeah,
it?
yeah. I was like,
you good.
Well, what you?
Had I done that, I would have killed that for real.
He said I
Like,
would've smacked it, though.
Like, yeah.
'Cause I heard the key, like the way they played the keys. I was like, and it's
Oh
her,
yeah,
of course.
yeah.
I'm
They
like,
was
the replay
definitely,
was like,
definitely
yeah, it's her, like-
studying. They was definitely studying.
Oh,
like,
they
for
studied
sure.
her. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you already know they was
Because that's
studying
the
us.
shit. You had to do Lucky though.
Oh, I did Lucky.
If
I
somebody
did
else
Lucky,
Lucky,
I did Lucky at Electric Garden.
That shit is lit.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
shout out to
Yeah.
Electric Garden.
Yeah,
I
shout out to
appreciate
Electric
y'all.
Garden for
Well, you know,
sure.
one thing. What I will say is, as far as one of the records he did name, you won a Grammy for one. Was Love and War
So we were nominated.
nominated?
And we were nominated, and we lost to Pusha Love Girl that year.
That's right. I was gonna say. I was like, I remember that record.
Cried
Right.
like a baby boy, y'all.
Right.
Because I'm like, y'all had a like Justin, like y'all was this a single? Like,
Yeah.
was there a video to this song? I didn't see nothing, bro.
My mom's was so mad. That's why I remember. I was
said,
like,
"All
yo,
right,
I remember
bet."
that was like a big. That was a big deal. Like
Love and
that
War was
category. That was a
crazy.
big deal.
It was
I was
crazy
in,
then.
I was in like,
Yeah.
this is because I didn't have secular music in the crib. So I got
Yeah,
all
of
my
course.
music
Same.
from Music Choice and
Music Choice.
Music
what was that shit called?
They had the facts in
And
the
one of
corner.
Oh, the
Yeah.
fact,
Oh,
yo,
the facts on the
that's what
corner.
kept
On the
me
screen?
there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And I got it from 106. And when I tell you 106
Mm.
ran that record so much.
Yeah, they did.
Dang.
Which
that
one?
like
They did.
11 War.
Oh, 11 War.
Goodness gracious.
Yo, that
Yeah.
crossed
But I was
a lot
Bow
of
Wow era
boundaries.
106.
Yeah,
I was
right.
like,
Yeah, facts.
That
But
crossed,
still.
and then ICU that got the Grammy.
That was
that
incredible.
was-
Yeah.
Got
That
you.
got
That's
the
a
Grammy,
record.
and then we won the Grammy. Her for the album, best R&B album.
Got
Yeah,
you.
he won that.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Okay.
because you had
What I
yeah,
didn't
you
tell
did
you.
the
Thank you. Because I knew
Yeah,
it was. I was like, I know that was like a big, like that was a big one. Because you get to me, Tamar, like when she been doing music, right? Like beforehand, but that record just made amazing talent, of course. But that record made a lot of people take her very, very serious to me.
yeah,
Like
absolutely.
hands down. How did that come about? Like how did that record even just come to fruition?
10 years, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think
10
so.
years
Yeah,
now?
yeah. She's like, I think she just got done. She did like 11 War,
tour,
like
yeah.
the 10th year anniversary
Oh
tour,
my
bro.
gosh, did that?
It
look
was
at that.
incredible.
Every
Yeah, it was.
show,
it was
I'm seeing that shit on
yeah,
Shade Room.
and I'm
whatever.
pissed. I wanted to go and check her out and
didn't
all
get
of
a
that.
chance?
But Tamar, I love you. We got more to do. Love you and your family. You already know, right? So like, man, it was crazy. Like, I just had a session, and they was like, "Yup, LaShawn Daniels is gonna be there." I said, "Oh my God, my big brother, man!" And then Makiba Riddick was gonna be there too. So I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's a wrap." We were in Burbank, I think, and Tamar pulled up, and we all was there, and we did 11 War that day.
Right.
And that night, we came home with an incredible special record, man. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? So,
And that was it. Y'all knew too.
and we knew,
Y'all
we knew
knew.
that night
Yeah.
because Shiz, he was in there getting the best out of Tamar. Tamar and Shiz,
Right.
they knew, like they just loved each other so much. They had like this special relationship,
right.
brother, sister, that like, he could be like, yo, go ahead and do this. Go ahead and all right, don't do that. All right, like okay, I need you to get this to me. Like let me have it. Like be emotional. She in there crying, she in there like just going crazy. But but the more vulnerable you are, the better the song's gonna be. Same way with Coco Jones. I was like, yo, like be vulnerable. Vulnerability wins.
Right.
I see that.
So-
It
with
comes
you.
across.
I
She
see
comes
that.
across.
Yeah.
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 Oh, Coco. And shout out to Coco. We seen
For real.
Coco
Yeah.
long
From the
time
beginning.
coming.
Yeah.
What?
Her Disney, he likes to bring up her Disney
that,
days.
Let It Shine was the shit.
Yo, he brings that up. I was
man,
out
that
of
was
that phase.
that's a
Like by now, I don't even know.
classic.
But he
Come on, that's
vouches
a
that.
classic right there.
It's a
Oh,
classic.
And I
my
see that. I
God.
see that. Well, like I said, I didn't see any videos of these sessions or anything, but I kind of felt like that had to be the same thing for the Brandy project.
Oh, B7.
Oh yeah.
Oh, B7. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Borderline.
Oh man.
Borderline,
into
your drums
I'm
again.
going-
Once
Oh,
again.
man.
I just know you. As soon as Borderline come on, I'm like, here he go.
King of the Three Fools.
That sound, man. Like, did you have anything you wanted to add to that?
No, it's just like that. You did a majority of the album. All the records that were my favorites were
Yeah.
like what's the joint I threw Ty on?
Oh yeah. Yep.
No Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
how was that process? Because you seemed very, very involved in that project.
Like it was like one of my favorite processes ever in my career. Like the first like couple of months, like we would do songs and stuff, me and B, but like she'll just be like, yo, I don't want to do anything but just watch you make beats. Oh, you want to just watch me make beats today? So, I'm giving her the best I got. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm coming with it every day, and like then she'll get inspired and she'll go in the booth, start laying down melodies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like I go in there and start laying down melodies, and like we going back and forth vocally. It's like she's teaching me so much stuff, patience, all type of like melodies and like breathing, like breath control, and like just stage presence, like rollouts and stuff. Like she's a legend, bro.
Yeah.
The first black
Yes.
Barbie, bro. Like,
Right.
like, come on, man. Like Cinderella to this day.
That's a
you know
fact.
what I'm saying? So it's like,
Literally.
allowing me to just, be me and be free was like the greatest feeling ever, bro.
For sure.
Right.
And teach me at the same time. It was lit.
Insane, and that's the vocal Bible.
It-
And I wonder
On everything.
when you as a musician, do you? I've seen you play. I got to see you play. Oh, that Tiny Desk is crazy.
Oh yeah, that was
You played
crazy.
with
yeah.
Ty
Oh, that
Dolla,
was crazy. Oh
Clemens.
yeah.
What a
You know, I gotta pull up
experience,
on.
dog.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
Gotta
but
pull up on top.
Do you play often, like as far as just live and you know what I mean?
Not as much as I should be.
Got you.
know?
Got you.
Yeah, like it's more like me making beats now.
You just
stuff like that.
producing, man.
Yeah. But like word to my big bro, Chip Dixon. He's a phenomenal, incredible producer from Detroit. Older now, but like in like the like on the same like era, in the same era as like Rodney Jerkins, like B Cox, and and he was like, man, like never lose your chops, man. Like never lose your chops, bro. I'm like, nah, I'm like 14. I'm like, nigga, I ain't never gonna lose my chops. Right. But I know what he means now, because it's like so much is going on. Like you're just like, man, like you just don't have time to play. But like you gotta make time, like to like still like keep going with your gifts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't ever want to be like, oh yeah, he just a cool nigga. You know what I mean? So like, yeah.
Sure.
So I'm,
Yeah, but if you know, you know.
Yeah.
We brought up the singing, right? As far as you with vocals, and especially when you bring up like the Brandy stuff.
Yeah.
You've actually done that in a lot of different sessions.
Yeah.
One in particular, and tell me, laughing. One in particular, and tell me correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But are those your backgrounds on Drake's Redemption?
Oh shit.
Yes.
Those are your background vocals.
So like man, shout out to him. Like that was a crazy experience too. Told me to pull up to the crib.
Right.
Go to the crib, we working on music, working on views. He's playing me the album. He's playing me If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. Like he's like playing me all the stuff.
Right.
I'm sitting in the studio, 40's passing me the blunt. I'm like, oh man, this is incredible. I'm playing basketball with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I think maybe 2 years ago or something, like Sports Interrupted or something like that had they had like a little meme or something on their page at the time, and was like, yo, tag that basketball player, or that player you've been playing basketball with. This nigga Drake tagged me. I said, I'm like, I'm like, out of all the people on earth, Steph Curry. Hit me up. That John said, they called me Camper. I said, oh snap.
Yeah,
wow.
that's crazy.
I arrived.
You must have been balling though. Like,
That day I didn't miss. That day I was like, my first time playing with him.
Right.
I gotta make sure I'm on point. So,
He's like, no, you gonna remember me.
It's crazy, bro.
So with the, obviously doing backgrounds, I know that if I'm not mistaken, that relationship was through Jay Prince. Was that through Jay and stuff like that?
That was through Jazz Prince.
Through Jazz Prince,
shout out to Jazz Prince.
Through Jazz Prince and stuff like that. You were working with.
I was working with the boy group at the time. I think it was SJ3. Yeah, there you go. Yep,
right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Was Tone
Stith? Yeah.
Tone was in that group.
Yeah, he was in that group. Yup.
Right.
Yup. And we were all there, and I'm playing beats for them. And then Jazz was like, he hit Drake on the side, like, yo, this nigga got these beats, bro. Right. And then Drake was like, who's that? And then, yo, like, his name is Camper. I'm gonna bring him to the house. Right. Tap me like, yo, you trying? Yo, look, showing me. I'm like, wow. He's like, yo, we're gonna go over there after this. I said, all right, bet. Right. So shout out to Jazz for sure.
That's what's up, and that's where that kind of relationship is kind of built.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So now we in the studio. Right. I'm on private jets with him, and in and out of like cities and stuff. Like he did Coachella, and like we just met, but like he was using like my a beat that I had that he was opening up his show to like the sample. The question is whinings.
Oh,
he was opening the show with that.
He was opening his show, his Coachella show. Yeah, question is, wow. No. Yeah.
I'm surprised he know that record.
Yeah, I was like, man, this is a dream come true, bro. Yeah. Thank you, man. Whatever, like, whatever you want to do, bro. Mm-hmm. So like so it was like a few months I was like hanging out with him, and like we were just like kicking it. Like he took me to my first Kobe Bryant game. Wow, you know what I'm saying? Like. I never gone to one before, and then he was like, yo, like, let's just go. And then we went, you know what I'm saying, took the whole gang. I was like, man, this is incredible.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Tough. So, we come back, we in the studio, and like 40, we was working on something else. Mm-hmm. And then 40 sent over the beat, like right away, just like out of nowhere. And then like, he was like, oh man, like 40 sent me a beat. So like, we just stopped what we was doing, and we played it. And then it was the Redemption beat. Right away, he just started like writing. And then after that, he was like, looking at me like, yo, you want to like do some vocals on this? Wow. I said, absolutely. Indubitably. We outside. Yeah, what you talking about, bro? Right. So the fact that you like, You got One Wish on the record. You know what I'm saying? Like I sampled One Wish, which LaShawn Daniels wrote. Ray J's on it. You know what I'm saying? Like Ray J's song, like produced by Rodney. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then y'all sampled that. And then I'm a part of that doing vocals on a new song that Drake sampled. It's like, yo,
Circle.
South Jersey.
Full circle. And shout out to just Drake for having that weird thought to be like, yo, I want you to put your background vocals.
Yeah, he
on
could have
it.
called anybody.
Anybody,
Bro. He
but
could have called
he
anybody.
trust
but-
like he just trusted. I just respect that him and is being in the room and stuff like that, and just like just calling on you for that.
It was amazing,
dope.
bro. I was just like so grateful for that moment because again, he could have used anybody in the room, but he chose me. So,
That's
you know, I
right.
was definitely excited
Shout out to him
about
for that.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, bro.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to chat a little bit about you. I'm seeing you make this transition in real time of being everybody's behind the scenes hit maker for years and now getting in front of the camera, but also putting these projects together. I do want to talk about that a little bit, the compilations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How
did that idea come, or what happened to make you say, all right, you know what? Let me take the reins for this time.
Because that's the exact like sentiment. That's the exact emotion that I had. It's like, all right, let me just break it down real quick. Like, it's a lot of artists that are amazing, but they don't have the records.
Yeah.
It's a lot of artists that can sing. They got the songs, like they got songs or whatever, but like the beats be trash, bro. You know what I mean? So like, or like the beats be mid. So I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of doing songs for artists and breaking them. And then y'all go off. Yeah. And then y'all do some other stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, what happened? Like you good. And I get that you want to explore. I get that you want to like, you know, do your thing and all of that. So, you know, I ain't gonna stop you. But it's like, it's beyond my control. So you know what? After a few times, like you get kind of like, you know, over it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do my own album that I can control.
Yes.
And because I have the relationships of the people that I worked with before, the ones that I broke, the ones that I helped, the ones that helped me, whatever, right? I keep those relationships, and then I say, hey, I'm doing an album. Like, you know, you mind blessing me? Like, I know you want to work with me again, so like, let's just do a swap. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Let's just do a swap real quick. It's cool. You know, like, I ain't going nowhere, and obviously I need you, so it's like, let's just make it work. You feel me? So like, I just took matters into my own hands. It's like, you know what? Like, this is my sound. This is what I want to do. Like, I want to do it my way. You know what I'm saying? It's like versus like a label telling me like change the chords or add a bridge. It's like y'all niggas aren't the creatives at all. You know what I mean? So it's like let me cook. Like let the ones that are the ones cook. It's like
and it's dope to see because not a lot of producers and we've had this conversation a lot, are album producers. It was a time where I hit him and I was like, man, I'm done pitching these records. I'm tired of them. They keep saying no, yada yada. I'm trying to just do albums. And then we sat and we did an album. And it was around the time I think, and I'm always on wax saying this. You, John Bellion, and D-Ma are like my top three. Wow. Right? And these are all album producers that sit. You I think around the time, I think D was on the Silk Sonic and Victoria. You did Aaron Ray's whole project, which nigga.
Oh yeah.
Slap, bro.
Love
crazy
once again.
Just
insane.
And then so it's just like it's dope to see that we already know that you have all these big album of the years, all of that were executively produced by you, for you to finally take that and not only that but bless a lot of artists in the process and having that control. I think you're somebody that has earned that right.
Thank you.
Because a lot of producers that do their compilation albums are producers that get a few placements, and I was like, all right, let me sign this deal, and let's get a few rappers to get on this. I think Yada Yada would sound good on that, but it's more than just records with an album, especially in R&B.
No, it's very different. And my favorite producers are the people that produce albums. Like that's always been like my vibe.
Absolutely.
Call me old school, but I mean, there's a huge age gap between him and I, right? Like he's 20.
Old
you know what I mean? And like, so it's like, that was good. What that? I'll curse you out later. But no, like that's something that I find to be very special. And you're one of those people that I feel like if I had to call on to say we're doing an album, it's like I know he has the experience and just a thought to like know how to cohesively put something together. So with your project, right? Do we have a timeline as far as when the project coming out, singles, etc.? Like what's going on? Like,
so I'm dropping my second single before the end of July.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Okay.
so expect something next month for sure.
Next month?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
cool,
got-
cool,
Just
cool.
got mixed, just got mastered. Just shot my video for today.
Oh, nice. Oh, so you
yeah.
coming,
Yeah, yeah.
you coming from the
Oh,
video
shit.
shoot?
Yeah, what's up?
How,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to get niggas in trouble and shit, but
Yeah.
who
Yeah,
you got
we were,
somebody
yeah,
on
we,
it, bro?
we waiting, bro. We want to know who, we want to know.
I'm sure you
We
got
wanna
some
know.
surprises.
Yeah.
You wanna share something?
I mean, yeah, man. This second single is gonna be
That was great.
so sick.
That was a good. That was a good little.
It's gonna be
That
so
cold, bro.
crazy. But like, all right, okay. What I can say is two people that I really respect and that I really love in the R&B game that like really did some heavy lifting, uplifting in the game. Things that we all know. We all know these people in the room. We all know them. So, but they never did a record together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
time. Hey, the
Yeah.
cancellation.
I'll take that. Listen,
Yeah.
when the record comes out, I'm just gonna put this clip up. You know, I'm gonna
I'll be like,
replay
hey.
this. Like, yo, he told y'all. Like, what
Yeah,
the same
100%,
deal.
100%,
Yeah, for sure,
100%.
for sure.
And it's oh yeah.
Yeah, but
I had actually one quick thing I did want to ask you, Camper.
Yeah.
From now, and you did mention it. Well, I don't know if you brought up the song that you were referring to that would have blown my mind to know that he produced. Which one? But during my research last night, there was one song I came across that I was like, I literally like dropped my phone like frozen because I was like,
Oh my god.
he made this.
which one?
Nah.
The song that had my whole entire middle school going crazy in 2012. You produced Refill for Al Varner.
Yo, I did. Yo, you know I peeped that, and I was like, no fucking way.
And I just want to ask,
That's
like,
your middle school going up, huh?
from a record like
middle school
that
song.
back in
Yeah.
2012 to the 3/4 classics that you've produced since then and that you keep producing. How do you like what is it that you're like latching onto like mental wise, like when you're going into these productions that's keeping you from like going stale with these grooves?
Oh yeah, right.
How do you stay inspired?
Yeah, well, shoot. First off, shout out to Pop Wansell. You know,
Oh,
I did that with him. And he came up. He had that fiddle sample, and he's like, "Yo, Kent, man, like, what you think about this?" I'm like, he's playing me. I'm like, "Yo, this is." I said, "You know what? I know what to do with this." And so I put the chorus on it. It was, the rest is history.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, like. It's not even a fear no more of like, man, like, niggas be like, you're only as good as your last song or last hit or whatever. It's like, man, I'm just doing what I love. And like, if y'all love it, if y'all rocking with me, then cool. If not, then I'm gonna get hot my own supply. It's like, that's
I hear that.
I'm at the point now where it's like, man, I can't miss no more. So now it's about where, like, what goes where, like, where. Like, how am I placing this, or like, what are we doing with that? Because now it's like, I'm not saying that I'll never make a whack beat again, but I'm just saying that it's like,
You just
There's
I'm
less
on
room
fire.
for
from a
error.
high clip.
Yeah, I'm on
There's
fire.
There's way less room for doubt.
exactly.
I didn't want to date
yeah.
this
Right.
episode, but as we speak, he got the #1 record on R&B radio right now.
That is very true.
Like as we speak,
Which one is it?
the Mater joint.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, through the night. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
your
Shout
brother.
out to
You know, see,
Mater.
but you,
It's like shit like that.
but you
It's
just
like-
always. I'm not like you just, bro. You're so active though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like you're. How are you?
I'm
like,
not.
what
Talking
is
about
your like?
processing? It's like, bro, I haven't even processed nothing yet. You know what? The last time I did process something was when I didn't get producer of the year, the nomination. I was in Alula with Ye and Ty working on the album, and I'm waiting for the nominations to come. And like, I got the call from my boy Ray Keys, and he was like, "Yo, yeah, you like you ain't get it."
You ain't get the nom.
Bro,
was-
I was hot because I thought I did so much
Right.
the year before. So I'm like, dang. So like, I was in my feelings a lot, but I was like, what? God was like, bro, look where you at.
Yeah, I hear you.
You're in the
He
loop.
said, just wait.
Look where you got the call at.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look where
that's
you
wild.
at. Just wait. Just
You
wait.
wanna-
Now,
Right.
now it's up.
Right.
He worked on
Yeah.
the one. I don't know if it was the only in history, but that it was an independent album that went #1. When he got the call.
Yeah. 100%.
How was that? How was Vultures? And can we clear up whether
Oh, that's right.
I gotta get this clip? What's his name? Zaire. Can we clear up whether Kanye uses FL Studio?
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
This
we wrap
rumor.
up on that. We wrap on
He
that.
does when he listens back in the headphones when I say, how do you feel about this, bro? Yeah, but I never saw him make a beat in FL, and that computer that everybody saw out there, I believe it belonged to Weezy.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, but like Ye is telling us what to do. He's coaching us. He's Phil Jackson.
Right.
So of course, but like I don't see him. Like if I saw him with FL, I'll hug him right now. Welcome to the kid.
Right. Welcome to the crew.
How was Vultures? Because I know you did how many records on that?
Like 5.
5 out of like 10 records.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah.
Like one of them I'm singing backgrounds on. I gave background ideas to Ty. He used and and just like sitting next to North while she's like asking her daddy to help her to get room service and stuff at the Ritz-Carlton in Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? It's at 3 a.m. It's like, bro, it's like, what is life, man?
Yeah.
For real, it's a big bundle of like bountiful blessings, man. Like like I love Ty, that's my brother, man. I'm here for him for life, and same for me. And it's beautiful to have that type of relationship with people where you can rely on them and count on them, and they're there for you. You know what I'm saying? So the whole experience was dope. Like, you really couldn't drink out there, so a whole bunch of things you couldn't do, couldn't smoke, nothing.
See, Saudi is
so
not
they don't play with that. And it's like, so you really gotta like
clean,
lock in.
Right.
Yeah. So like I was in the Zen for the last 40 days, 45 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an experience,
beautiful.
man, to be out
yeah,
there.
it was more than the music. Yeah. It was like
transformative kind of like.
Yeah, it was like a solitude. Like it was
and,
crazy.
Not being able to indulge. You know what I mean? Just
exactly.
Vices. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even think about that. Like,
I was thinking about it because I'm like, man, like I want to get lifted real quick, right? But it wasn't even that. I had to just rely on the music and and just rely on God. You know what I'm saying? And just I was missing my family. I was missing a lot of people.
Of course.
And this is like right around like Thanksgiving too. So it was man, do we get to go home and be home with the family that, around that time? And, thank God that we did because I was missing them. But it was like, the job ain't finished. So, whatever I got to do it.
That's right.
It's going to get done.
Right. And that was a very important album to be a part of. You know what I mean? I feel
100%. Yeah, like it was history. It was history, bro.
Right.
So, again, man, just a big blessing.
Right.
Absolutely.
Wow. And do you have anything to add?
Hey man,
I am good.
Can you tell them one more time how good FL Studio is, man?
It's the best.
All right, bro. It's all good, bro.
See the chain right there? Come on, man.
I ain't gonna, Courtney, we gotta step it up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, we gotta get icy, bro.
No, you gotta step it up.
I gotta step. No, you're right.
You gotta get a sample.
I ain't gonna lie, you, bro.
You gotta get a sample.
Ableton logo on the chain.
You gotta get a sample.
Right.
That's a terrible
his logo on the chain is horrible.
Pro's
Mine is fire.
The circle?
It's gonna be icy blue. Stop playing.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be icy. Chill. And see, and that's why we getting, because you should have just joined forces with me just now. But see, I wanted to shoot at me.
First of all, you want me to? No, I'm not listening to him.
By the time they get the FL chain, by the time they get their chains, I'm gonna get the FL ring.
Right.
It's gonna be different.
Right.
It's gonna be
orange Lambo.
Come on.
with the
orange Lambo with the green interior.
With the green interior is alright.
That's hard. That's hard.
Is the top
we gotta
green
call
the
him.
roof?
Yeah.
He said, we gotta call him. Yeah.
Image
The company
line.
car.
Bro, by the time y'all get that, we still gonna be
Rolls-Royce.
looking for stems, separation. Y'all, come on, yo, Pro, come on, bro.
I think they just,
come on.
they just threw in if I'm not mistaken, I think there's a profit in FL now.
Oh
A stock
my
profit
God.
What the?
Yeah, there is a stock profit.
They give you a stock profit.
in FL.
Who is funding y'all?
Now who is for real?
Where y'all getting this money from?
Change is coming.
Come on,
That's
man.
it for real. I'm telling, look,
Or Juno. It's a stock profit or Juno. It's one of them.
either one, just
crazy.
demonic.
I think it
I'm
might be a
gonna
stock
say,
profit.
I'm gonna say this: Pro Tools, and this is mad off topic, but I'm telling you, Pro Tools. What's gonna happen is you're gonna let one of these DAWs get really ill with recording. Like I'm talking about take it to the next level, and
God.
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Especially there's a format people have been talking about called .DAW, where basically you can now give me a session, I can open it in Pro Tools. It's like a universal DAW
So
format.
instead of .flp, they will change it to .daw. Now you can open the session at Ableton, open the session, and a few, I think a couple DAWs kind of just ditched they shit to adopt it.
If that happens, it is the
it's
Apocalypse Pro Tools. You're in trouble.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
so
DAW,
potentially
we
that
open that
could
shit in Studio
.daw.
One.
That's something that
And now stock plugins don't matter
it won't.
because I could just go in the GarageBand, use the little the alchemy.
Oh, yeah.
And then go back in there.
I'll go right to your steps. First of all, your step sequencer is honestly what I really just want to take is your step sequencer because I just like that one little this one little knob that says swing.
Yeah.
And I know that sound mad petty, but it's just so it makes things so simple, bro. Like just the way it sound. Like I just like the way that
So
swing
my people
sound.
that can't play keys for real,
Yeah.
they got snap to scale.
That is
I'm crying.
one of the craziest
Piano
cheat codes.
roll.
Yeah, snap it. Just look. He like,
Whatchamacallit.
wow, that's crazy. Never used that one.
Whatchamacallit. That's gonna be interesting to see because if you do a whole session with stock plugins and then you send it out, like say I did mine with Ableton stock plugins and sent it to him, would he be able to
transfer?
Yeah, would he be able to open that?
Well, see it like this. Audio file wise, I'll be able to
Audio
just
file wise, you're
seamlessly
fine,
move,
yeah.
which is cool because then I can see it like this. The reason why I don't produce in any other DAWs because I want to be able to cut like vocals immediately. Like I don't like to print my 2-track of my FL, then go into Pro Tools.
Yeah.
Stem
So
wise,
that's why I like to
you're
stay.
fine.
Because then sometimes I'll do keys and then I'll start writing a song. Then I'll start doing drums. Then I'll go back.
Yeah.
You know, I just like that workflow. So
Stem
that's
wise,
why.
you're
But
fine,
that
but I
would
want to know
kill
about
it.
processing wise. Yeah,
It might some hurdles, but hey, man.
there's
Yeah.
hurdles. Yeah, we'll figure
I ain't
it
gonna lie,
out.
that
We'll
if
figure
that
it out.
happens, that probably be one of the bigger deals in music
Tech.
technology.
Oh, of all
Like,
time.
Ever.
That's an amazing step forward that we wouldn't even think.
Think
Yeah,
about.
for sure.
So shout out to them.
Because you might start using Mixcraft for its one thing and
Yeah.
FL for that one thing. Who knows? But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Camper, man.
sir.
Seriously, dog. We appreciate you just
Again,
coming
thank
on,
you.
bro,
Of course,
and just
man.
making the time and stuff
Yeah,
like that. We
absolutely.
can't wait to hear the project, the
Yeah.
singles, everything that's coming
Yeah.
with it. And that's it. Do you got anything else you want to just let the people know about and stuff like that?
Man, I love y'all, man.
Same, man.
Appreciate you,
Same,
man.
bro. For real,
That's
man.
it, bro.
Heck yeah. Thank you for everything you do. Just
Thank
your
you, bro.
production, everything, bro. Just
Yeah.
your singing,
Yeah.
just
For sure.
what
Thank
your contribution to music in general, bro.
Hey,
I'm a big fan.
producer of the year.
Yeah, it's
For
happening.
2025.
We gonna see it.
Come on,
Put
date
respect
this.
on the name.
Date this right now.
You already
That's
got the
a fact.
singles too,
Yeah,
right?
I'm telling you.
You good.
Yo,
Yeah.
Kehlani come out next week
week.
too. So that's another one.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah, so I'm just piling them up.
He said, I'm just
You
going
ready?
for it.
10 songs. I already got them.
Oh, it's full
Crazy,
motion.
bro. All right, well, we wrapping this up. This has been the My Audio Nerds podcast, the podcast for audio nerds like yourself. Please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Remember, you can also become a paid member of this channel where you can get exclusive episodes, free stuff in our store, that VIP Gold Edition Rosetta EQ, which if you leave a very good comment, we'll give it to you for free. Just leave your @name for Instagram, and we'll hit you up and tell you won. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Audio Nerds podcast. Thank you so much for watching. One more time, make some noise for Camper.
Yeah.
And we out of here, y'all. Peace.
Dessert.